Welcome.
And welcome back. And you are coming back if you were with us this morning. If you weren't with us this morning, you missed Seth's introduction to Genesis. He is so excited today, aren't you?
Yes.
And guys, right now, what we're fixing to get into, we're about to get, huh?
Oh, no.
I said I'm watching my tongue. Yes, it was a good study.
It was a fun study. We kind of got off into, we kind of went on a few rabbit trails, but they're always so fascinating, aren't they?
Yes. The trails are great.
The trails help you understand everything that's going on.
You have to have it to fill in the gaps.
I agree.
And to define the scriptures. I mean, that's the problem with most of the people today. They don't use the word to define the word. They literally just come up with their own idea of what that word means.
Yeah, in my opinion, this is what they're trying to say here. That's what they always do. In my opinion, well, we don't care about someone else's opinion, do we?
If you wanted their opinion, we would have asked them to write the book.
Opinions are like brownies.
I love brownies. I love Bethany's
We
brownies.
all make them and we all love them, you know? There you
I
go.
want some more
There,
brownies.
you're back out.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, 1 Corinthians chapter 4.
Well, we've already ate, so we're gonna do the party.
Oh, and we are getting a little bit silly.
That's our Virginia in her.
Talking about herself.
Brownies were totally kosher.
Kosher brownies.
What'd you put in those brownies?
On
So guys, we're going to recap a little bit of 3 before we go into 4, because in 4 it starts out with so, and you're like, so what? So what is Paul talking about? And what we're trying to do here is help my Gentile friends, our Gentile friends, understand Paul and his teachings, and help you understand that he is not talking against the Torah. He is talking against the Talmud, which was something that the Pharisees came out with, and it was not something that we even recommend that you would ever read. That's not something that we follow. It's like hundreds of books, and there's no need to read it because it's not appropriate. Okay, so if we're starting in chapter 4 with so, we've got to go back and see what 3 was talking about. I'm sorry, actions needed, and I can't get it off the screen. Okay, go back up to the top of 3, and just before 3, and right now at this very moment, I'm reading out the complete Jewish Bible by David Stern. And he just has a way with words when it comes to Paul's writings. He has a way of understanding. Maybe he's a Pharisaical Jew. I don't know. But he understands Paul. Okay, I'm going to step just one step further, but we have the mind of Messiah. This is where he's starting at 3. As for me, my brothers, I couldn't talk to you. Let me tell you something before we go any further. Paul is ticked off. He is not happy with this lazy, arrogant bunch of Corinthians. And you're going to see, as he goes through this, he's about ready to pounce on them. He wants to spank them. And he ends up saying that at the end. He said, at the end of 4, he says, what do you prefer? Should I come to you with a stick or with love in a spirit of gentleness? Do you want spanking or do you want spiritual love? Because over here, and he's reprimanding them all the way through 3 and 4. He's like, you don't have a clue as to what's going on. Okay, as for me, brothers, I couldn't talk to you as spiritual people, but as worldly people, as babies. So far as experience with the Messiah is concerned, I gave you milk, not solid food, because you were not ready for it. But you aren't ready for it now either. He's like, you still aren't ready for it. You cannot even eat smashed up baby food because you're still on milk. You're such babies in the spirit. You don't even know enough to know that you don't know anything. This is where he is. He's like, you can't even eat the food. You can't even digest it. You don't even understand you don't understand the surface understanding of our Messiah. So there's no way I can get to you with the spiritual understanding. He said, for you are still worldly. Isn't it obvious from all the jealousy and the quarreling among you that you are worldly and living by merely human standards? For when one says, I follow Shaul, and another, I follow Apollos, aren't you being merely human? Guys, it doesn't matter who we follow. We're supposed to follow the word of Yah.
Yes.
If we follow anything, and that's what we were talking about this morning, the calendar issues, the date issues, the feasts, the names. Rubbish. It is all rubbish. We need to take a deep breath, get a good cup of coffee. Is this yours or mine?
Yours.
Okay, good. My second cup. And we need to relax and understand that everyone is on this trail of the Torah and on this trail of Yahusha. We're all walking it out, and some people are in a different place than others.
Yes.
Let each person walk out his walk. And don't go arguing with them. And this is what Paul's saying. I don't care. Okay, in today's terms, I don't care if you follow Steve Bergson. I don't care if you follow Isaac. I don't care if you follow Adam Fink. I don't care who you follow. We should all be following Yahusha.
Yep.
We should all be studying the same word. And that's what we're doing. So if one says we should be doing this, and you feel like that's what you should be doing, do it. And y'all know that's where I stand.
Yes.
I don't lord over y'all and I don't tell you what you can and can't do I?
Yes, she does.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
for maybe a few here.
Maybe everybody.
Well, maybe everybody.
It's okay.
But okay, so you're going to see Paul. He's talking to them as a father.
You show us in scripture as a mother would.
Okay,
And
so
allow us to make a decision.
thank you, and that's where I was fixing to go. As a mother, which I feel like I am to everyone in here, I try to lead you in the right direction. And sometimes I may be wrong, and if I am, what I will do, well, I'm not maybe, many times I'm wrong. I come back and I say, hey, I really messed up on this. I know I tried to take us to the Zadok calendar, and I came back pretty quick and I said, that's not working. I mean, which it was Yom
Last year, Yom Teruah.
Teruah. I'm sorry, baby. I kicked you.
That was my fault.
Yeah, Yom Teruah doesn't work because there's no new moon if you're following the Zadok calendar, and you have to spot it. That's part of the command for that feast. So we go forward and we learn together, and that's really what we do because y'all all bring different things to the table. But what he's saying here is, you know what? I plant the seed. Apollos waters it, but it's Yahweh who makes it grow.
Yes.
Listen, there's not a seed, there's not a person who's going to come to the truth and the wisdom and the knowledge of Torah unless Yahweh calls him first.
Exactly, and that's what goes in John 10. That's what John 10 is about. It's talking about the Father has a call.
The Father has to call. If the Father does not call, you're not going to wake them up. I can promise you that. You're not going to wake them up. I want to go a little bit further. Let's see here. However, each will be rewarded according to his work. That's the second time we've read that today. Seth read it earlier this morning out of Revelation. Everyone will be rewarded. You're going to get a reward. According to what?
Your work,
Your work.
what you put in.
What you put in. And we're not talking about earthly work. We're talking about spiritual work. How close are you drawing near to Yah? Is that important to you? And this is what we were talking about this week. Yeah. We study the word to draw nearer to him. That's part of our ascending offering. We spend our time studying and growing closer to him because we love him. It's what we were born to do. We happen to be living in this body we got stuck in, thank you, Adam and Hua, in the secular world where you have to work to make a living, and hopefully we're making enough to pay for the fuel and the groceries because everything's going up. This isn't our home.
No, it's temporary.
This isn't our home. And we're going to read in a little bit of Yahusha talking about that. This isn't our home.
Yes.
Don't get comfortable here. Don't be in love with here because this is not it. For we are, I'm back in 3. For we are Yahweh's co-workers. You are Yahweh's field, Yahweh's building. Using the grace that Yahweh gave me, I laid a foundation like a skilled master builder, and another man is building on it. But let each one be careful how he builds. Because what is the only foundation? And y'all hit, these kids hit it last week. The only foundation there can possibly be is our Savior, Yahushua. He's that rock, he's that cornerstone, he's the foundation that everything is built on. As we read this morning, he was in the beginning. In fact, he is Yahweh's right hand of salvation. Bless you. I saw that one
The
coming.
root of Jesse.
And I just sat back and let it go. He is the root of Jesse. Yesy. Some would use gold, silver, and precious stones in building on this foundation, while others use wood, grass, or straw. But each one's work will be shown for what it is. The day will disclose it, because it will be revealed by fire. Because when fire comes, what happens? Grass will burn up, wood will burn up. Will gold?
Gold? No, it will get refined.
It will get refined. Will silver?
Refined.
Refined. So rock, it's not going to burn up. Those would be the precious stones. So whatever you're building with, if it's junk, it's going to get burned up and it's going to blow away. The fire will test the quality of each one's work. If the work someone has built on the foundation survives, would you shut the door, baby? Shut the door. If the work someone has built on the foundation survives, he will receive a reward. Good job. Good work. If it is burned up, he will have to bear the loss. He hasn't achieved anything, has he? What he built, burned up, blew away. He will still escape with his life, but it will be like escaping through the fire. And you know what?
Interesting.
Jude echoes that.
Escape with his life.
Well, I mean, hey, in Jude it says you're going to be like somebody who has barely escaped. I think I looked for this one time before and had trouble finding it. Wow.
It's in 23.
Thank you. It's on the other page. Thank you. Okay. But, okay, and in 22 it says, and show compassion towards some who are doubting, but others save with fear, snatching them out of the fire, hating even the garment defiled by the flesh. So that is some of those people who are maybe trying to walk out Torah, not real sure, maybe they still have their foot over on the side of the secular world, where maybe they're still celebrating Christmas, maybe they're still celebrating Easter. Those people, snatch them out of that fire. They may be smoking when they get into the kingdom, right?
Yeah.
But at least they'll be there. Oh no. This is what I like. Well, I'm going to go quickly here. Don't you know that you people are God's temple? This is Shaul. Don't you know that you are Yah's temple?
Amen.
And that Yah's spirit lives in you? This is his temple. This is his altar. This is everything that there is no physical temple now. You're it, guys. His spirit resides within you. Treat it as such. Treat it with honor. Treat it with respect. Don't treat it like it's some pagan temple. Don't go burning pig on it. Don't burn shrimp on it. Don't burn hatred and envy and jealousy on it. Guys, we've got to, what goes in our mind pollutes everything about our heart and our body. So if anyone destroys God's temple, Yahweh's temple, I'm in the complete Jewish, I'm sorry. Yahweh's temple, Yahweh will destroy him, for Yahweh's temple is holy, and you yourselves are that temple. So keep the temple clean, keep it holy. Let no one fool himself. If someone among you thinks he's wise by the world standards, let him become foolish so that he may become really wise. For the wisdom of this world is nonsense as far as Yahweh is concerned, inasmuch as the Tanakh says, he traps the wise in their own cleverness. And again, Adonai knows that the thoughts of the wise are what?
Worthless.
They're worthless. They're worth absolutely that much. Zero. They're not worth anything. So let no one boast about human beings, for all things are yours. Whether Shaul or Apollos or Kepha or the world or life or death or the present or the future, they all belong to you, and you belong to the Messiah, and the Messiah belongs to Yahweh. So, this is 4. So, you should regard us as the Messiah's servants, as trustees of Yahweh's secret truths. Now, the one thing that is asked of a trustee is that he be found what? Trustworthy. And it matters very little to me how I am evaluated by you or by any human court. Guys, when you get to this place where you could, what someone that I hear talk says, Jimmy cracks corn and I don't care. When you get to that place where you're like, I don't care what they're saying about me down at the ABC church. Don't care.
We have to stop worrying about what others think.
That's it, Bethany, right there.
Because we put a lot of doubt in our minds of like, oh my gosh, what are they gonna think? And instead we need to just be like, it doesn't matter.
I had to put that down a very long time ago because my family were all Baptist. My friends, listen, the majority of my friends they're Baptist. They are. I grew up in a church. I was there for all my life. Hundreds of years.
It was hard for me to let people see me in ZZs, and it's more of a physical thing, but you know what I mean. Like that's
It's the same thing.
yeah.
Because that's a testimony. That is a testimony that you are doing something because you
And-
know Yah has commanded you to do it.
And all the things that were in my mind, the doubt, oh man, I wonder if they're going to say anything. Nothing's even being said. It's actually being like Richard asked about it, and I explained it to him. He goes, "Okay," but my mind, oh man, they're going to make fun of me. They're going to say I'm a Jew, but nothing.
You know
Been
why?
held accountable more. Than
But you know
anything.
what? Well, you're being held accountable because they'll grab hold of your seat and tug on it
Yep.
and go, "What'd you just say?"
Yep.
You know,
So yes, that's a form of accountability. But when we get to the place where we're going to stand, we're going to take this stand, and we're going to stand. I don't care if no one comes into this room to study with me. I will go online and I will teach His Word until Yah tells me not to do it any longer. And one day He probably will. He'll go, "Hey, you way too old. Don't do this anymore." If we're still here. You know what? I believe that our Messiah will come back before then. I think that we're very close to that before I get that old. I have to be really old, like 90-something, right?
1,000 years
I don't
old.
know, the women in your family, they're strong and healthy and they're still, I think about Miss Valerie, 80-something years old, she's still running around in circles around me
Still going out plucking potatoes out of the ground.
and hanging off the front of the truck to get her Mustang grapes and canning until 2 o'clock in the morning and taking care of all kinds of people. And
She's a mess. She's a woman on a mission.
yes, she
Is
is.
exactly what it is. And when y'all set your mission in front of you, now right now, y'all are families. You have young children. You have children. You have young children. As a young family, it's a completely different ballgame. When you get older, then your mission changes because you're not raising kids anymore. You're still raising kids. Okay? They may not be right here around you, but you still got kids, and that makes a huge difference. I mean, it does. Later, things will change for you, and as things change, your purpose will change. But we do. We have, Bethany. We have to get to the place where we don't care what anyone says about us. It doesn't matter. And this is exactly what Shaul is saying. And here's another thing. I see these people getting on the internet. Valerie and I were talking about that this week. They get on the internet and they want to talk about all the stuff they know, all the stuff that they're wanting to push on everyone else, and then they want to argue about it. They want to try to prove why they're right and what they think. Guys, don't do that. If you're in a group that is studying, do it with them, yes. But don't go online to try to prove how smart you are, because somebody out there will prove how dumb you are.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll do it quickly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what what
I've
he,
had that happen to me, and I just stopped doing it. Like, I'm not doing it.
yeah. Well, there's some hateful people out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I mean, they are mean. They are ornery. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never seen such hatefulness as in the Hebrew belief people. Those who are studying, it's like they get to a place where they think that they're,
Better than
Holier
anybody
than
else.
now?
yes.
That's exactly what they think.
And it is awful and it's
Been there too.
ugly and it's rude.
Yeah.
And so stay away from, those are dividers, those are splitters, those are people who just want to make an argument for argument's sake, and they're not really as clever as they believe they are.
And we're about to go into some of that. Judging others and all that stuff.
Yes. Well, and that's what he says right here. He said, it matters very little to me how I'm evaluated by you or by any other human court. Because guess who? He says, in fact, I don't even evaluate myself. Even our own judgment of ourselves, guys, is skewed. It's way off. My judgment of myself, I probably think way higher of myself than I should. Or maybe I think lower of myself than I should. Thing is, we shouldn't be thinking about ourselves. Whatever we do, we should be doing it for others, not for ourselves. If you put your emphasis on yourself, you're going to get
Selfish.
offended, which is selfish. You're going to become very offended if it's all about you. You're going to get offended.
It is about me.
Valerie said it's all about her. I am not aware of anything against me, but this does not make me innocent. Just because I don't know of anything that I've done doesn't make me innocent. Because how many times do we offend somebody and we don't even know it?
Yeah.
True?
Yeah.
The one who is evaluating me is the Elohim. So don't pronounce judgment prematurely before Yahweh comes, for he will bring to light what is now hidden in darkness, and he will expose the motives of people's hearts. And then each will receive from Yahweh whatever praise he deserves. So guys,
Scary.
look, would you read Luke 12, 2 through 3? And Grant, would you read Ecclesiastes 12, 13 through 14?
Yes.
And Bailey, would you read Luke 10, 21? And Valerie, would you read Proverbs 25, 2? So Luke and Proverbs are going to go with the first part. And this is really talking about the secret, let's see, as trustees of Yahweh's secrets and truths. The secret truth. What is the secret truth? That the world cannot possibly understand. What is that secret that Paul's so proud of?
Messiah died so that you could be married again one day.
Yes, that is it.
And so just a certificate
So-
of divorce.
So that those people who are far, far away, who have been divorced, who have been put away with a certificate of divorce and are far, far away and don't even know who they are anymore. Because listen, after 5 or 6 generations, people don't know where they came from. I don't know my great-great-grandparents, and I doubt that none of you do. It doesn't take long to lose sight of where you came from. So it's for those who are far, far off. And that's what Paul says. He's generally talking to those who are far, far away. House of Israel. That's who he's talking to, is the house of Israel. They get to come back home. And they never knew how they were going to come back home because legally they couldn't come back home because their husband was still alive. The bridegroom had to die. And he did. And this was the great, amazing secret that Shaul was like, we're the trustees of this secret. Because most people don't even, at this time, most people didn't understand it. This is what he was protecting. So Bailey, you first, baby.
10:21.
10:21.
In that hour, Yeshua exalted in the Spirit and said, I praise you, Father, Master of the heavens and the earth. that you have hidden these matters from clever and learned ones, and did reveal them to babes. Yes, Father, because thus it was well pleasing in your sight.
So you know what, we've read this before. Yahweh uses the simple, those who are not looked upon as anything on this earth. He uses us to achieve what he wants to achieve. The innocent, the babes. But now he's not talking about babes in the word. You've got to be mighty in the word, not a baby in the word. You've got to be mighty in the word. The word is your sword, right?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all feel free to talk and interject. Uh-oh.
The deer got a hold of your cord, huh?
How did he get that?
It's like a deer in the headlights.
It's going to be a deer on the floor.
Proverbs 25:2. It is the esteem of Elohim to hide a matter, and the esteem of sovereigns to search out a matter.
Ooh wee! What did we just get locked into?
Sovereigns. I mean, we are co-heirs to the throne with Messiah.
Hey, my daddy's a king. So if my daddy's a king, it makes me a princess. That was my princess queen, okay? Okay, so everything that Yah hides, he hides it for the purposes of us finding. We started in Genesis 1 this morning and went through Genesis 11. When I was very young and I was reading the Word and trying to study the Word, one of the first questions I had, I went to my preacher and I was like, when God, and that was what I called him, when God's talking and he said, let's make man in our image, who is he talking to? Well, I don't know. You got me on that. There's some things we won't ever know. Had the man studied the word as he should have studied the word to be teaching the word, he would have known that it was Yahushua. I mean, listen to me, there is no excuse for anyone to ever say something like that to someone who's seeking and searching. Now, there may be some things that we won't know, but the answer was clearly there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We all found it. If we found it, why couldn't a preacher? You went to school to tell me that you don't know?
We didn't have to study that. We mainly focused on the New Testament and the writing.
That is all they focused on was the New Testament. So the whole thing to me finally ended up being, well, you know what? If they don't know, why are they even teaching? And why am I even spending my time sitting here and listening to someone who doesn't know the book they're teaching? Mm-hmm. And I left. Mad. I left. Okay.
And whatever is concealed shall be revealed, and whatever is hidden shall be known. So whatever you have said in the dark shall be heard in the light, and what you have spoken in the ear in inner rooms shall be proclaimed to the house on the housetops.
Is that scary?
Yes.
That's scary to me. It says the one who is evaluating me is Yahweh. He already knows everything I've said. He's got it. It's all recorded. Everything I've done and said has probably been recorded on some reel that during that 7 years of judgment is going to be played back to me. And I'm going to have to look at the ugly of me and repent of it. So I pray I've already repented. What, Valerie?
So I was looking on our comment feed.
Is it bad?
No, it's just,
Stop doing that look.
it's just my face.
It's just my
I
face.
can't stop.
I can't stop.
Just the way I look.
Ecclesiastes
All but change my face.
12:13-14. It says, "Let us hear the conclusion of the entire matter. Fear Elohim and guard his commands, for this applies to all mankind. For Elohim shall bring every work into right ruling, including all that is hidden, whether good or whether evil."
Are you in the scriptures?
Yes.
And that's for all mankind. That is forever. Read it one more time.
Let us hear the conclusion of the entire matter. Fear Elohim and guard his commands.
Wait, what? What do you have? The entire matter is what?
Fear Elohim and guard his commands.
So we should fear the one who can kill the body and the soul?
Yes.
Wow. And we should guard what he tells us to do.
Yes.
Wow. That's the conclusion? Who's
Yeah.
that to?
All of us. All
That's
people.
it.
All mankind.
That is it. And this was written by the one who was given the most wisdom of anyone in the world, right?
So,
Solomon. Now, later on, he played the fool.
Mm-hmm.
But in the beginning, he was very wise when he wrote
Oh, why did he
Ecclesiastes.
play the fool?
Because of women.
He did everything that Abba told him not to do.
He was disobedient.
Deliberately disobeyed me.
Look, well, why would Satan not go after him? Because look what he just said. He said, this rule is for everyone forever. To fear Yahweh and guard his commands. And if you're guarding them, you're going to do them. Why would Satan not go after him? He's like, oh yeah? Oh yeah? Let's see you.
Laws. What do you think about this?
That's right. That is right. Having technical difficulties here. Where'd you go? You back? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I failed to tell you? This is Seth and I'm Vicky, and there's Bethany and Valerie and Bailey and Grant. We're a huge group.
Huge.
We're a hungry group.
Hungry.
I've got
We
sound effects in the background.
we just ate.
Oh, we did just eat.
It was good.
Brownies.
The brownies were amazing.
That soup is amazing. Oh my goodness, that soup is so
We had
good.
soup and salad and roast
Couscous chicken soup.
and yucky hot dog pimiento cheese.
Hey, that was good. That was really good.
You know what? What we should have done is fried them in a little butter. Hey, we should do that one day.
Put some
Okay.
pesto sauce on there.
Oh, pesto.
I-
That all.
we haven't had pesto in a
We
while.
need some unleavened bread.
Yes.
I'll make.
You will? Good.
Almost like
Kalul.
holla.
Did he name his baby?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Kalul, on the birth of your baby, Seth.
It's Kalul, Seth,
Vicky.
Carmen.
Valerie?
Carmen. What? No Vicky? No Victor?
Valerie.
Victory.
Kalul, we're so happy for the birth of your
Seth Kiwanuka.
Yeah, Jingo.
Jingo Seth Kiwanuka.
Jingo, Seth, Kwana. She wants me to read that?
Okay.
No, I want you to see the baby.
Oh, he is beautiful.
See, alien. No, I was joking. It looks like a little baby.
He is beautiful. Oh,
This is slow. Oh my gosh.
in the corner now. Okay, he is beautiful, cool. We're so proud for you.
Yes, it was very, very beautiful baby. You want me to read?
Sure, I think you need to.
Yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead and read 5, and start at 5.
So do not judge any at all before this time until the messenger comes.
Come here.
Who shall
I'll
bring
put
the
his
light
picture on here.
what is hidden in darkness and reveal the thoughts of the hearts? And each one's praises shall come from Elohim.
I have verse.
Is that not beautiful, huh?
I have verse.
Oh, good. So, guys, is this not the most beautiful baby?
There we go.
Whoops.
Oh.
This is Gingo.
Jingo Seth Kiwanuka. I don't know if I said that right.
Jingo
Kawanka.
Seth Kawanka. He's not but a few days old. He's beautiful. Okay, thank you, Val.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for sending a picture. I didn't get a picture.
I have a verse for verse.
Okay.
He also sent me the picture of this band that said vote for Yahweh. He said I'm not alone.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. That's in Uganda.
Yeah. He said we're not alone, sister. I'm not
Oh
alone.
wow.
Wow. I have a verse for verse 3 of Corinthians.
He's in Mithiana.
And verse, it goes to 3 through 5. It's James 2. James 2, 12 through 13.
second. Let me turn the.
It says, so speak and so do as those who are to be judged by a Torah of freedom, for the judgment is without compassion to the one who has shown no compassion, and compassion boasts over judgment.
What does that mean?
He's saying that and Yah will give us compassion for the way we act. He will give favor to those.
Okay, what is the Torah of freedom?
Verse 125. On chapter 125. In James. It says, but he looked into the perfect Torah, that of freedom. He's talking about the laws of Moses.
I love that. So, guys, did you hear this from a ute? The perfect Torah is the one of freedom. Who in here is free? Me. Me.
Me.
Aye.
We are all free because we are under the Torah. What does everybody say? You're not going to put me back under that law, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why would they not want to be under this law? What does it do? It
Blesses us.
It blesses you. It makes you free. It protects you. It helps you to walk as Yahushua walked. It turns you into the very likeness of Yahushua.
It gives you peace.
It gives you peace. It gives you joy. I have joy in the middle of drama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see you like, hi. And I'm like, how can you be happy? But no, it's like a good, it's like a praise.
I see what you're saying.
Like she's always so happy.
But it's the joy of Yah, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We all have it.
Yes.
A lot more lately than before. Would you read?
This one. What
Be
you want me to read?
silent. Be silent and read.
Oh, he might.
Just read. Say that out loud.
Where did you stop
Yeah.
reading?
You're doing great, brother.
I stopped at 5.
Would you read 6?
I would love to. Hey, you want me to read 6 through? Okay, I'll just read. You just tell me when to stop. In these matters, brothers, I have applied in a figure to myself and Apollos for your sakes, so that in us you might not learn to think beyond what is written, so that none of you get puffed off on the behalf of one against the other.
Ooh, I want to read this real quick.
Okay,
So-
it's better over there.
So in the complete Jewish, it says, now, and what I have said here, brothers, I have used myself and Apollos as examples to teach you not to go beyond what the Tanakh says.
Talmudic law.
No, Tanakh is the whole Testament.
Yeah.
Oh, so it would be Talmud.
Yep.
So anything that's been added to, I like that.
Yeah.
Everything that's been added to would be the Talmud. Thank you. That is really good, Seth. So he's saying, stay away from the Talmud. If it goes beyond, wow. And this is where they got so messed up, is they added to the Torah, the Talmud, and when they did that, it just messed everything up. So don't go beyond what the Tanakh says. And the Torah is the first 5 books of the Tanakh, which is the Old Testament. Keep going. That is amazing.
For who makes you differ? For who makes you to differ? And what do you have that you did not receive? And if you did receive it, why do you boast as if you have not received it? You are already satisfied. You see, I read a different translation and it has these as question marks. Are you already satisfied? And it says, are you already enriched? You have reigned as the sovereigns apart from us. And I wish indeed that you did reign, that we might also reign with you.
Mine does the same thing. It says, you are glutted already. Which
Yeah,
would
like
be,
question mark.
You're satisfied
It's
already.
It's exclamation.
You're
Yeah.
rich already?
Mhm.
I mean, do you really think that you're all of that?
Exactly.
Because they really were not. Okay.
For I think that Elohim has exhibited us, the emissaries, last as appointed to death, because we became a spectacle to the world, both to messengers and to men. This is my favorite verse. For we are fools for the sake of the Messiah, but you are wise in the Messiah. We are weak, but you are strong. You are in esteem, but we are not appreciated.
Well, that's pretty much what this says.
Yeah, I mean, because
You're
like,
honored, we're dishonored.
and then like it says we are fools for the sake of Messiah because we're fools when we sin against any of the commands or whatnot because He died for us.
Well, and from the worldly aspect, we're treated as fools.
Yeah. I
Y'all
didn't think about
fool,
that.
you're
Yeah.
fools. You're following
You're under the
an
curse.
old, outdated law. You fool. That's how they look on us, as like we're stupid.
Until the present hour, we both hunger and thirst, and we are scantily clad, and beaten and homeless, and labor, working with our own hands. Being cursed, we bless. Being persecuted, we suffer. Being insulted, we help. We have been made the filth of the world, dirt wiped off by an all until now. I do not write this to shame you, but to warn you as my beloved children. Got John 17. We're not of the world. Yeah, that kind of deal.
Well, and you know what? I'm going to read John 17:13 through 26,
Okay.
and I'll get you to read that. But mine goes on to say, I'm not writing this to make you feel ashamed, but as my dear children, to confront you and get you to change.
Oh, wow.
So and guys, listen, this is why we teach. Not to confront anyone and try to argue down your belief system.
Yeah.
But to try to get you to open your eyes and awaken to the fullness of His Word and to get you to change. That's what this is all about. Listen, we don't make money doing this. We don't get paid. We don't have paid advertisers on here. We don't have you don't see a donation button to click.
There ain't no GoFundMe.
Yeah, there's not no what?
GoFundMe.
Go phone me. Hello.
GoFundMe.
Yeah, there's no GoFundMe page because that's not why we're here. We're here because this is where Yah has led us, and this is our mission. This is our work on this work in this world. It's not our full-time jobs. We're all employed. Everyone in here has got a full-time job.
Yep.
We've got a teacher. We've got an administrative assistant. We've got a head of marketing department, and
She just made us sound real fancy.
Two chicken
Sure,
fingers.
he's a part guy.
I'll
two
put-
chicken feeders.
Two
I'll put that-
professional
I'll
children.
put that on my Facebook thing now. Head of marketing.
And that'll sound like you're a boss.
Yeah.
He is out there. He's boss. So, well, I forgot what I was.
So,
So therefore, for even if you have 10,000 trainers in connection with the Messiah, you do not have many fathers. For in connection with the Messiah, Yahushua, it was I who became your father by means of the good news. If I'm teaching you, if you're teaching me, if we're teaching each other to walk, we're a parent to one another. We are, because we're training up each other.
yep.
How to be a human being, how to be an apostle
Yes.
of
Make
Yahushua.
disciples.
Go make disciples. Okay, therefore I urge you to what?
Imitate me.
What?
What is
Not me. Him.
This is Shaul. He said, imitate me. Why? This is why I've sent you to
Timotheus.
Yes.
Timotheus,
it?
my beloved and trustworthy child in Yahweh. He will remind you of the way of life I follow in union with the Messiah Yahushua and teach everywhere in every congregation. He's like, this is my way of life. This is the way I live. It's what I teach. No matter where I go, I teach the same thing. Follow in union with Messiah. When I didn't come to visit you, some of you became arrogant. You became puffed up. Why? You got mad, right? And you were like, we don't need you to come. But I am coming to you soon if Yahweh wills, and I will take cognizance not of the talk of those arrogant people, but of their power. For the kingdom of Yahweh is not a matter of words, but of power. And that is so very true. Which do you prefer? Should I come to you to spank you, or should I come to you with a loving hug? That's not what he said. He said, shall I come to you with a stick, or with love and a spirit of gentleness. And then I'm going to read the next verse, okay? Because he's not done. Listen, in Shaul's writings, he will go for chapters to make a point. And here's where he's coming. Because what is he doing? What is this letter all about? He received a letter from the Corinthians.
Yes.
He's responding to a letter. He said it's actually being reported. Okay, here we go. It's actually being reported that there is sexual sin among you, and it is sexual sin of a kind that is condemned even by pagans.
Ooh.
Even the pagans are calling this a bad sin. A man is living with his stepmother, and you stay proud. You're proud of this? Guys, look at our assemblies today. Look at them. Men and women living together outside of marriage, and the church is treating them like it's okay. Woman and woman living together as spouses. I don't know. I would never say husband and wife, wife and wife. I don't know what you call them. I'm not going to call them anything because it's two women living in sin. It's what it is.
They're
It's a
in
thing.
leadership in the churches
Oh,
and living in sin. We heard somebody
Didn't they make a
the other
law?
day talking about that, and I was like,
who?
that they were playing certain roles in the church and in leadership, and
Oh, yes.
they were not married.
Yes.
And Paul again tells us about that, how a teacher or somebody in the church should be.
Homosexuality.
Well, listen to what he says. This is what he says. He said, a man is like, and you stay proud. Shouldn't you rather have felt some sadness that would have led you to remove from your company, from your assembly, the man who has done this thing? For I myself, even though I am absent physically, I am with you spiritually, and I already judged the man who has done this as if I were present. In the name of Yahweh, in the name of the Messiah Yahusha, when you are assembled with me present spiritually in the power of our Messiah Yahusha among us, hand over such a person to the adversary for his old nature to be destroyed, so that his spirit may be saved in the day of Yahweh.
And that's what it is. It's loving them enough to point out or to exclude them for a minute so maybe they can see, so that his spirit may be saved in the day.
You can't condone it.
No.
We already know that in Romans 1:28, if you condone such behavior, you're coming into agreement with it, and you're as guilty as they are. So you cannot condone it. So you hand them over to the adversary. You exclude them from your presence, because as long as you're allowing them to assemble with you, you're going, hey, good job. We're really proud of you for what you're doing. You know,
Yeah.
sleeping with your stepmother. Oi. I'm not.
Coming into an agreement.
Not you, huh? Okay, Grant, what were you asking, Bubby? Bubby?
Oh no, I was just gonna say that it says, "Do you not know that that the adulterers and the effeminate and the idolaters and the homosexuals will not be in the kingdom?" It says that.
Yeah, it does say that they will not be in the kingdom. So, and he's not even talking about homosexuality here, but this sin is as bad as homosexuality. I mean, it's just as bad. It's someone sleeping with someone else that is not their spouse.
Yeah.
So you're right. There are greater and lesser sins. There are. But when it comes to sexual sin, they're all about the same. They're all an abomination to Yah. And he goes on to say, your boasting is not good. Don't you know the saying, it takes only a little hametz, a little bit of yeast or leaven, to leaven a whole batch of dough. Get rid of the old hametz, that you can be a new batch of dough. Because in reality, you are unleavened. Guys, this whole letter that he is writing here in this parts of the letter, he's really coming down pretty hard on them. He's like, I don't care what you say about me. Y'all will be my judge. he's saying, you're a bunch of babies. You know, I was praying one day over in church, and y'all showed me all the parishioners sitting there. They all had baby bottles, and they were in diapers. They just needed their diapers changed and a fresh warm bottle.
Mama.
That's it. How sad is that, guys? Most preachers need a bag of diapers and some pacifiers.
Well, I mean, they're putting their faith all in that pasture, which is leading them astray, and that's where we need to search and seek ourselves, not just put it all on him
What
or
did
that person.
What did Paul tell Timothy?
A lot.
What he told him to search out the scriptures for himself.
I'm sorry, Aaron.
No, but I mean that's
Yeah.
what he said is you should be studying the scriptures for yourself. We are responsible for what we know, for what we don't know. It's not going to be the pastor who has led his flocks to stony, rocky pasture land without water and without grass. He will be held accountable for everyone that he led in the wrong direction. But I'm going to tell you something. Each one of us is responsible. It's our choice to do or not to do. We each carry our own responsibility. And this is what Shaul says. Valerie.
Kalul he said that, I just thought maybe you could help him explain this a little bit. He said, my friend told me that when I believe in Torah, I don't believe in the New Testament.
That's
It's online right now.
Kalul, that is not true. The New Testament is the Old Testament fulfilled. What they're trying to tell you is that Yahusha fulfilled the law, and that's not anywhere in the New Testament scripture. It's not anywhere in there. Y'all help me out if
He
I'm
walks out.
teaching wrong.
He walked out the law to perfection to give us an example to walk by.
To magnify it.
Yeah.
What did Yahusha say? If you love me, you will keep my commands.
It's in John
And-
15.
Kalul, you might want to take him to Revelations 22:14. Because, you know, if he wants to go New Testament, go New Testament on him, buddy. You might want to carry him to, so 22:14 says, those doing my commands, they're the ones who are going to get into the kingdom. Okay, you might want to show him that and say, if you're not doing his commands, well, buddy, you're going to be outside. I'm going to be waving at you, and you're going to be like, would you give me a drink of water? Bring me some light. We have no light out here because it's in the dark.
And then just leave it at that and let the Father do the rest.
Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, if he's in scriptures already, then how about is it 7? Oh, well, carry him to 5, Matthew 5. 17, do not think that I came to destroy the Torah or the prophets. I didn't come to destroy, but use this word, but to complete, to walk it out. So our Savior, our big brother Yahusha, came to show us how we're supposed to be obedient to the Torah. Because he was obedient to the Torah, all the way obedient. The only unblemished lamb. He was spotless. So ask him, say, listen, tell him that all the New Testament did when Yahusha came, when our Savior came, all that did was take it from, if you physically have a relationship with a woman outside of marriage, you've committed adultery. After Yahusha came, if you even thought about having a relationship with a woman outside of marriage, you committed adultery. So it made it tougher, not easier. And Kalul, the whole New Testament was not even written, didn't even come into existence for 150 years after Shaul. There was no New Testament for anybody
I heard
in
that drop.
the New Testament to even read. So when Yahusha said, study the word, he's saying, go back to the beginning. In the beginning, that's where I was. That's what Yahusha says. In the beginning, I was there. I was the one that Moshe wrote about. He was the Word. He was the Word of Yah. He is the Torah of Yah. So no, if you're following Torah, you're doing everything that Yahusha has told you to do in the New Testament. And tell him he needs to get out of Paul, and he just needs to read everything but Paul's letters and see exactly what Paul's saying. And listen, you might also want to share with him Matthew 7, Verse 21. Not everyone who says to me, Master, Master, shall enter into the reign of the heavens, but he who is doing the desire of my Father in the heavens. And the desire of his Father in the heavens is, Bethany, what is it? Deuteronomy 10,
12.
verse 12. So you can go to Deuteronomy 10, verse 12, and Seth is going to go there and read that for you. But tell him to go back to Deuteronomy 10, verse 12, and he will see what the will of our Father is, because this is what he says. He said, everyone doing the will of my Father, that's who's getting into the kingdom.
And now, Israel, what is Yahuwah your Elohim asking of you but to fear Yahuwah your Elohim and walk in his ways and to love him and to serve your Yahuwah your Elohim with all your heart and with all your being, to guard the commands of Yahuwah and his laws which I command you today for your good.
For your good. You're doing this for your good. And then if you keep on going in Matthew 7, he says, many who said to me in that day, Master, Master, have we not prophesied in your name and cast out demons in your name and done many mighty works in your name? And then I shall declare to them, and this is scary, Kalul, I shall declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who work, what?
Lawlessness.
Lawlessness. What is lawlessness?
Lawlessness.
It means without Torah,
Yeah.
without the commandments, instructions, without anything to be obedient to. So we're following the Torah because we love our Master, Messiah, Yahusha, and we love our Father, Yahweh. This is why we follow it. It's what we were created to do. This is what we were born to do. We're here for no other reason but to be obedient to His commands. So give us a write in
Message.
a message, and see, I don't know how to do those messages. I get messages months later. But send us a message if you need any more information. If you want us to send him a scripture Bible, we'll send it out.
The front cover of the Bible, it explains, it's like the preface of it.
Mm-hmm.
That helps a lot with.
I love him. He said, yes, I know, dear sister, but many of my friends don't want me to even believe in the Torah. He said, but my heart is already taken with the love of truth I see in Torah.
Okay, just tell them that it's the first 5 books of the Bible. It's the very first
So
5.
yes, I tell them.
You're good, Khalil. You
We
got
love
this.
you.
He's doing good. We love you.
Everybody loves you here.
You're our friend.
Guys, okay, so how does a follower, a servant of Yahusha act?
Like you
Like,
should.
like
They
Imitates
act
the
exactly
master.
like Yahusha, huh?
He imitates the master.
We imitate the master, we imitate Shaul,
Well, he's imitating his father.
who is imitating, Shaul's imitating Yahusha, Yahusha's imitating his dad, our father.
He said,
So-
I didn't say or do anything that I didn't hear or see him do. They
We-
was just hear him do.
And we
Hear
do,
him
and we do everything in love.
Yes.
Everything we do in love. Da,
just
da, da,
wanna
da,
be
da.
have fun.
What?
No.
Are y'all singing 2 completely different songs? And I'm
Yes.
trying to go along with both of you.
I was singing Madonna. She was singing something else.
Madonna.
I don't know
I don't
where
think that
Madonna
was
came
Madonna.
from.
I
You
don't
to
think
the
so.
corner with your father. Okay.
Come son, let's go. Do the going there.
So guys, I hope that y'all have enjoyed 1 Corinthians chapter 4. And we're going to be posting chapter 3 online because we've got it. I don't know how to do that. So somebody's going to have to help me. I don't know how to do that.
I post what?
They're teaching.
Oh, I'll just have to log in under SES and post it to the Torah website.
I don't know how to get on my Facebook.
We'll figure it out.
Got
You can send it to me, maybe. We'll figure it out.
You don't know how to get in your Facebook. How old are you?
43.
Okay.
And you're 29.
And holding.
I can't even do
Many years in my head.
computer either. I have to do it on my phone.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah.
I forgot.
I don't know mine either.
Pisco.
I always have to change it because I forget it.
Whip. Do a whip. Okay, I'm learning lots of new stuff here.
We learned it from
I don't know how beneficial they are.
Miss Place. Bailey. She gonna let us wave.
No food.
We need A.
Okay, so listen, guys. If you have any questions, we will be doing 1 Corinthians chapter 5 next week. I may be doing 5 and 6 all by myself because they're going to be camping. She's going to be in Arkansas, so you may have me all by myself.
Yay.
Hey, I'll zoom in with you. I'll jump in with you.
Yeah.
You can add us on Facebook Live.
I don't know if we have
We could have
service out
done that
there,
that
but I'll
day.
come.
All you have to do is request to come on and it'll split the screen and show us both.
Show me where.
We did that with Whitney.
Let's do it right now.
Watch, hang on. I'm gonna try to join your live. Are you still on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember you could do that.
Interactivity.
Where? Oh, interactivity,
I bet that's it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not very good at that.
polls.
Questions, graphics.
You don't know nothing.
Oh,
It's still live.
you were like,
Okay. Yeah.
Go to settings.
No, just let them.
Just
Just wait.
go
Be
away,
patient.
short person. Look, hey, look! I did this in 1 hour and 1 minute.
I'm
oh,
probably.
wow.
Usually, are you live still?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why does olive oil smell like that?
Oh, they're in. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
It smells good. It smells like an old church that I've been to in Houston.
Let me smell all that.
Hmm.
I thought that's how you did it.
Usually we'll say tap to.
That's old olive oil. That's why it smells that way.
Is it still good though?
It's rancid.
What's that?
Old.
Oh, so you can't use it anymore?
Uh-uh. Sorry, guys. We're trying to figure out how to bring people in. So we could bring Khalil in.
This is the expensive stuff too.
He's worried about olive oil over here. She's wanting to fist bump and me go up there and bump and there not be anything there.
Set different on your phone or on your computer.
I've got 3 reactions and 0 clips. Let me see. Can I invite you? Hey, I've seen that before where you can.
Yes.
Invite them in.
It'll say tap to request to join the live. That's usually when I like see people on their phones. Like, I guess it's on their phone, but usually you just click it and it'll do it. Oh, there it is.
Where?
Where?
It said tap to request because I was saying it on the video, and I was like, oh, that's it. It was in the caption.
You're not right.
No, for real. Like,
No, for real, you're not right.
I don't know. I can't help it.
Hey, where's Susan?
She had to work part of the day.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm bad, but good. Bye.
Are you leaving?
Easy come, easy go.
Okay, buddy. See you later.
Not waiting right now.
Okay.
I've got 3 negatives. No.
No, never. Yeah, it may be, I guess, because it's on the computer. I don't know if it'll let us. You can't get on either, can you?
You know what? I bet it's because our frame is too low.
Well, I think in the beginning when it said, like, because it says go live with others. It does say that. Let me see if there's some way from your end. BB.
I'm sorry, guys. Look, hey, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
And guys, if you want to just bye, go away. We love y'all. What's that red button over here?
That's to end the live video.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
There was add tools.
Mm-hmm. I don't think that's any of what we want to do, but we do want to. Oops.
No, you don't have any choices.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Right here. That's it.
That's how the viewers see it.
Oh, I remember. You have to get on the live stream.
What do you mean?
Go to her comments. Like people who are watching. Oh, that's
Hang
not
on.
touchscreen.
I'll allow.
Oh, is her settings not?
Yep. I'm trying.
Allow viewers to message you.
Okay. Keep it. We know that. Hush. Okay.
Okay, I'm about to
So we don't let our people
There's the dashboard.
rewind?
They can. Yes.
Where's
Hold
the people that are on?
I have never been able to find that on here.
Mm-mm.
What?
The comments.
Oh, there they are.
Oh, my friend told me. Oh. Wow.
There you go.
What?
Well, that's all your comments right here while you're on. All you gotta do is go down a little bit.
Ah, so we could just go scroll down there and that way we could,
It doesn't show you like who's online. Because usually it shows
And
online,
then you can hit add them. Are you on there?
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me try to. No, that's not it. Go back. It's weird, huh? It's different than being on a phone.
is it because my computer's so old?
No,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. You could probably does it on a phone more better.
Well, let me see here. But you've already done all that. Oh, wait, there it is. Oh,
That's for chat.
add an option. Oh,
Why y'all breathing so hard?
have been outside playing football?
No, I was playing with Bell. He's such a goober.
Yeah.
He's just
He's
like his mama.
I was playing fetch with him. He was so clumsy with the ball. He's
He's a
blind.
dun-dun.
He's
He's
a-
my dun-dun, baby. That's online. You saying he's such a goober. I just looked down and said, I'm so wait a minute.
Okay, so that's not it.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not. Like I said, usually in the chat you can hit, like there'll be a little
Oh,
box
wait,
that says,
are we muted?
no,
Why does it say unmute?
I don't know.
Oh, you know what?
What?
That would be for someone who is in.
Oh, yes, somebody who's, yeah, you
Yes.
can mute people in the chat.
In chat?
Oh, you know what else we could do?
No.
I can go live on TikTok.
And come in here?
Mm-hmm.
How?
I can go live on TikTok at any time. Yeah. So next Shabbat we might do it and just see.
Go live
Mhm.
on TikTok.
Just for a lot of my friends do that on their Shabbat studies.
Really?
They just go live and viewers can hop on and off and comment and hear.
You
And,
won't even be here. I'll be here all by myself.
well, the next time I'm here,
You'll be going live and I won't be with you.
I'm not going live by myself. I don't even know what to say. You should have seen me on that live last night. I was like, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, so guys, I guess we've been trying to fix something that is not fixable by us girls right now. Hey, but you know what? If someone's out there and you know how to put, right?
Yes.
You know how to get people on your live deal, because everything we do is live. We don't pre-record. Everything's live at 5. That's why we sound so stupid.
It is 5.
It is fine, baby.
I'm coming down on the brownies.
Me too.
I'm feeling a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit faint. So what's that?
That's your Facebook menu.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to be on your phone.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To add others to it. We'll figure out. Did you Google it? How to?
Yeah, and it says tap on the bottom of the live video, tap send request.
Yeah, it's weird.
Once your
Oops.
request is accepted, you'll receive a notification that you will join.
Oh
And if there ain't nothing for
I don't know where we went. Were we in
We're
the
still there.
metaverse?
Oh yeah. We went to Meadowland. Tap at the bottom to invite friends or group members to watch your live video. Once your friends are watching, then tap to select from your viewers list. Tap to add. Okay, so
The bottom?
tap the bottom. See if there's anything to tap. Nope, there are no taps. Let me see if I can tap. Tap, tap, tap.
Oh, look. Oh.
That's me share your stream.
Oh.
Oh, keep going.
Oh.
From your feed page or profile, tap live or tap what's on your mind and then choose a live video. Oh,
Okay, so what's on my mind is not what we chose. We went to
Right.
live vid.
right.
Oh, it says right here, you can only add someone to a live video on your profile or group if you have on the Facebook app for iOS or Android.
Oh, okay. So it's only from phones. That's all right. We'll be commenting.
Okay, well, we're sorry, but you can never appear on our live stream.
Unless we do it on our phone.
Hey, we're
Okay.
gonna look into some streaming software. It might be available through that.
Yes,
So when we get dig into it, it may change what's available on your computer as far as Facebook.
sounds good.
Yeah.
If y'all got recommendations, give us a
Yeah.
screen.
And we can always use the tablet.
And, we need to be going to a different medium besides just Facebook.
Yep.
Well, we're on YouTube. We are on YouTube,
So we
guys.
can go live through YouTube and TikTok. I don't know if we have enough subscribers, but I can get them if we need them. But I do have enough on TikTok for us to go.
Wow.
Over 1,000 you can go on.
You've got over 1,000 viewers? This girl's famous.
No, I just talked.
Famous.
It's just the way of truth through Torah. That's what it is.
Really?
Yeah, I did that name trying to put stuff from in here out that we were talking about, and I have not been on it in a couple months. But yesterday,
Wow.
the day before yesterday, I just felt like I could start making videos again. So I
Good.
did. We'll see. Sometimes I get tired of all the negativity and I get off, but
See,
we can
we
go
don't
live
get
from there.
any negativity.
Mm-mm.
Isn't that weird?
TikTok is a hard platform to be on, as far
It
as
would
being
probably
tortured.
crush me. Okay. Shabbat.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom. We love you all.
We're all color
Big
coordinated.
heart.
We are.
Well,
How do y'all figure
I'll
we,
have black on.
Bethany and I are color coordinated, but she's got pink.
oh, I had my black jacket on. I took it off, but we were today.
Here.
Okay, so y'all really don't care about that.
Anyway,
We love y'all.
Have a good night.
Blessings.
See y'all next week. Enjoy the rest of your rest.